guys are too kind. Thank you.
Alright, hello. This is Silent Angel, and we're gonna be playing Gone Home. So we're gonna click the resume button, and let's get this show started. Hopefully I remember what we're supposed to be doing. It's a cassette tape. And cassette tapes were here before CDs came out. They usually had a side A and a side B, so you had to take it out, flip it. If you wanted to listen to a specific song, you had to either rewind the tape or fast forward. Okay, so, guest room, Mr. Mason's room, front door, kitchen, library. So this must be, let's check the map and make sure I'm right. Yeah, servants' quarters. Well, this is a mansion, so, I don't know, I guess, what is this? It's a band formerly known as Cub Scout. Okay.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Okay. So that room is where they keep the firewood, I guess, for the furnace. The light doesn't work, so I can't really explore it. And this safe needs a combination. And I was looking at this floor plan earlier while the journal was going, and this part we can't get to apparently is where the dining room and the kitchen and greenhouse is. There's laundry too. And so, what is this? That is another tape. I do not want to listen to that tape. I just don't like that, watching tapes, so. Is it just me, or I could have swore that I went in there, and I specifically said that that's dark over there, so I wasn't gonna go over there yet. But now the light's on. That's so weird. A lot of newspapers in here. What's this book? Mason's Pharmacy, January to June 1960. It's a ledger, so it's just what they use to keep track of everything, and the money and what it costs. What is this postcard? Interesting. Hey Sam, I'm writing to you from Noma Falls. I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March, and I don't know if anyone running this school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. Wish you were here. Oh wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh shit, here you come. Lonnie.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us. Kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
so my sister is just... I don't know what to say about that one. Costumes: skeletons and devils, cheerleaders from the Smells Like Teen Spirit video. One girl dressed as Jackie Kennedy. So, while the journal was going, I found this secret, I guess another secret passage. And I figured, might as well just walk up. The Psycho House Girl. The coolest stuff about being the Psycho House Girl. Cool thing number 1. Everybody in the hall thinking you don't know they're looking at you and whispering as you walk past, because I guess they haven't heard of peripheral. That just means you can see out of the corner of your eye. If you didn't know what that meant. That's a lighted mom and dad situation. Okay, so this is just from one of the journals we read earlier, or heard earlier, I guess I should say. Come on, I wanna, there we go, turn on the light. Another cassette. What does the cassette thing say? I have no idea. Wait, hang on. Grossman blows. Okay. Okay. So, not necessarily gonna read this whole thing. You can pause it and read it if you want. But apparently someone put profanity on my sister's locker, and so Lonnie turned around and defaced her own locker. And so she got suspended, I guess, by the looks of it. And, you know, my sister's complaining that nobody else has been punished either, and that's because we don't know who defaced her locker.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
I was actually gonna say something about that personally. Sort of, along the line, because she's trying to go into the army, and yet she got suspended for wearing an inappropriate shirt to school that was in the slip that was crumpled up and thrown away in my sister's room, and now she just got suspended for defacing her own locker. Do they still let you in the army for, even though you're, I don't know, maybe I guess it's I don't know. But it looks like they drew Captain A, which is Captain Allegra, I would assume, and then I guess they decided to name the first mate Rev L. Ushin girl, and as you see that there's an L right there for Lonnie, is probably because... Anyway, so that's interesting. But what are these? Kicking against the patriarchy, the great Goodfellow riot of 95, revolution. This one's for you, Grossman. He's tougher than a wild Mustang. No female is gonna tell me yeah. Issue number 1. Fight back. Stand up. Ready to join the revolution and take a stand against Grossman and the patriarchy? Okay. There's light. What is this? What is this? Oh, so this is the other side of the house that I couldn't see earlier. Awesome. Alright, let's see. What does this say? Guardian angels above. Bless this house with lots of love. Cute. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back in here for a minute. Because there was this that I wanted to come look at. Oh, look, this one works. And no creepy writing in here. Or creeping clippings, I mean. Line 96-3. I wonder if that's the combination for the safe downstairs. Maybe we'll look into that later. But this leads into the guest room. Alright, so at least now we know where that goes. But we're gonna go back down. We're gonna pull this string. We're gonna run this way. And then we're gonna explore the other part of the house. Because honestly, right now, I don't really care about what's in that safe. Okay. Can I not close this? I want to close it. Close it. Thank you. Alright. So... What's this? What's this? Oh, looks like my mom was getting all prettied up for something. Okay. Grab a textbook. I don't want to. Read a letter. I don't want to. You can pause it and read it, but I'm not. Close folder. What is this? Nope. You can pause it and read it if you want. Lonnie's just they're on the topic of moms, and Lonnie says that she clearly would rather not be living in Florida with her mother and her new husband. What is this? I want to see what this is. Earth, Wind, and Fire, Civic Auditorium. No cameras, no re-entry. $28.50 for a ticket. Did my sister go? Well, there was that poster in my parents' room. Maybe they're the ones that went, but there's only one, so I don't know. Sam, this school was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3. American dollars, eh? I love it. Merry Christmas. Miss you. Love, Lonnie. P.S. Treasure it always. On. This is a dining room. Oh, how many purses does my mother have? Manual for forestry research and education. Okay, I don't care. What is this? What is this? Hi, Jan. I got 2 tickets for, I'm gonna assume that's Earth, Wind, and Fire on Thursday. But my girlfriend says she doesn't want to go. Her taste in music rears its ugly head again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More fun than clearing brush in the freezing rain, right? Rick. So we're back on this Rick guy, huh? What's in here? Just the linen closet, so absolutely nothing. Another postcard that I sent. You can read it. I'm gonna hold it here for a minute, but apparently I'm going to Barcelona next. Alright, I'm putting it back down. Look, it's another one of those designs. Okay, let's put this. My sister got in trouble distributing inappropriate materials on school grounds. So apparently she got in trouble for those little designs. Phone call to students' parents. And she was suspended for 4 days. Great. Which, jeez, what does this say? Sam, since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges and from using your car for anything except going to and from school. We understand what you are going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior in school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this won't have to happen again. Dad. Sounds like they found out about her and Lonnie then.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
As we've mentioned, I may have mentioned before, in the 90s, being gay or lesbian, basically liking the opposite gender, was not a very well accepted thing. So, hearing that my parents in this game did not really, that they were in denial, I don't know, just didn't really I mean, it wasn't a big, thing. I picked up this button and it said the Gits. I assume that is for my parents. And I picked up this manuscript. We'll pick it up again. It says The Accidental Warrior by Terrence L. Greenbrier. And it says, don't give up on this, honey. So I take it. It's from my mom. And I wanted to read this letter. First off, congratulations. You can, actually, I guess you can just read it, but basically what this is saying is that my mom's roommate is just trying to decide whether my mom's reading too much into that concert, or if there was actually something there, which, he has a girlfriend, so the question is she really just thinking there's something there when there isn't? The Accidental Savior. That's weird. And another cassette. I'm not gonna read that. Invitation. Well, I guess that answers that question. Because this is that Mr. Richard Morris Pattermock, I guess, is the ranger. That's Rick. He's getting married. So that was probably a big wake-up call. Sam's schedule working at Crown Burger on Bethel Road. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. So at least she had a job. That's great. Hey, wanted to open the fridge. Banana! And there's nothing in that drawer. And there's, nothing here. And nothing in that drawer. Nothing in that drawer. Dishwasher. Stuff. What is this? Read a story. Samantha and Daniel were in the woods one day. It was sunny and they were on an adventure, but they went to the dark part of the woods, and it got dark. Oh no, that's the bad part of the woods. Okay. Daniel said, "Are you scared?" And Samantha said, "No. Are you?" They laughed and went more into the bad part. Then they went to a part that was never there before, and there was a ship, a pirate ship, on a ocean. Samantha said, "I'll be the captain and you be the first mate." Daniel said, "Aye, aye, captain." And they went on the pirate ship and started sailing away. Oh, that's a cute drawing.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
Well, that doesn't sound all that. Sam's got some serious goings on. So, by the looks of it, my parents are on an anniversary trip today. It looks like this is when they're supposed to get back. And since, of course, it's probably like, I don't know, 2 or 3 in the morning now, they won't be back till later. See, Rick's wedding, it says, "Can't make it, send regrets." Of course, I'm pretty sure that she's not necessarily regretting it. That's just saying congratulations on your new position, and it looks to me like we are doing some remodeling, and at some point the power went out because the microwave is flashing. That explains what the sink's doing there. This is the pantry. What is this? Oh, potato chips. I don't want potato chips. I don't know what I want. There's not really anything in here that I want, actually. So we're just gonna leave. We'll turn off the light. Whoa! Whoa! Getting all turned around here. Where does this lead? You gotta go this way. You gotta go this way. Going this way. This leads to the garage. Pause it and read it if you want. But this is basically saying, hey, we saw your books and we want to get back to publishing your books. You know, we want to republish them because it's just the type of thing that our readers would love. She threw away her name tag. Not a whole lot here. I want to read what this says. Sam, your mother and I will be away for a long weekend celebrating our anniversary, June 3rd to the 7th. We will be camping in the gorge, but we will give you a call on the way home. Sorry the kitchen is still mid-renovation. Never trust a contractor. $40 is on the table to order pizza while we're gone. Be good, Dad. Okay. So then... What's this? ROTC. This must be Lonnie's hat.
I asked Lonnie what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training. She said, not a lot really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions, no contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day. and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country, the other side of the world. My mind, like, can't process it. She's really going to be gone. Just gone.
Poor Sam. She's got a lot going on right now. Lonnie, my parents are leaving town, so we'll have the run of the whole house till you leave. Imagine actually spending the night in my room instead of sneaking up to our usual spot in the attic. Not that the attic doesn't have its musty allure, but my bedroom is warmer. Sam, we should defile your parents' bed while they're gone. That'll show them. Lonnie, you are gross. Never change. Sam. Wow. Sam finds out what her sexuality is, and then the person that she is sexually attracted to is leaving. This is the one I sent from Barcelona. You can pause it and read it if you want. But basically it just says I'm going to my final destination, which is Amsterdam, and I don't know how long I'm gonna be, but coming home soon. So there's another crump note. Booted out. Girl Scouts. A going away show for Lonnie D. All ages. Last show ever. $3. Saturday, June 3rd at the Tonic.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. And I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
So my sister's just having a rough time. What's that? Sam. I wish I knew how to explain it better. The army is the thing I grew up with. It's part of me. My dad's army friends are like family. I've always known it was where I'd end up. I'd never thought of it any other way. I wish things could be different. Maybe someday. And I'm settled at a base, and you're done with college, and you're a famous writer, and I can rebuild a tank engine with my eyes closed. Things will be different, and we can be together. Until then... Elle. I assume that's Lonnie, obviously. My sister seems pretty depressed over this whole ordeal. And honestly, I'm not gonna judge her because this is a greenhouse. Nothing is natural. Strong pines, couples counseling retreat, and the beauty of the Columbia Gorge. Booked. So it's not just an anniversary trip, eh? We're going on a counseling retreat. The Accidental Human by Terrence L. Greenbrier. Okay, so... So this is from my dad. You can pause it and read it if you want. But it's just saying that, you know, that basically he knows that the Unknown Dimension is not a business for printing new material, but printing his other books over again has given him new a spark of inspiration. So now he wants to continue writing. And I guess that's what that script was The Accidental Human. Cover copy. It's been almost 20 years since John Russell heard the call. Twice he saved a president's life. He's practically forgotten the days of the future, of danger and excitement, the days where he mattered. So when that familiar rip in time opens in front of him, and his handlers peer out, he doesn't hesitate. Is the president in danger? No. The life you save this time will be your own. I almost think that would be an interesting read. Examine map. Where we'll do it. Midnight, June 5th. Final preparations are complete. Secret door under the stairs. Can we...
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
I'm starting to listening to these journals, I'm starting to wonder if maybe my sister's, I don't know. I just hope that I find her. When I find her, she's okay. This is not good. Possession and exorcism. Interacting with the supernatural and releasing unwanted spirits. Oh, so I guess maybe what they did was they sent him away. Okay. I've noticed there's a lot of soda cans all over the place. The attic key.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
I really don't like the sound of this. I'm going to the attic, and I'm going now. Hopefully we can find... Maybe she's just up in the attic, and she's okay. You know? Let's see what's up here. Basket. Drawing. Sam, I'll always remember what we had. Stay strong, kick ass. I love you, Lonnie.
Oh my God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive." until we find somewhere for us. And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
Well, I'm glad she's okay. I was really worried about that. But it looks like Lonnie just got off the bus. And they decided they were going to be together. And that's great. Photo paper. More photo paper. That's Lonnie's shirt. Grab another bottle, turn the lamp on. That's such a pretty necklace. That's great. I'm so happy that they're okay. Letters to Katie. Do not read if you're not Katie.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again, someday. Love, Sam.
Okay, well, I'm gonna talk through this music. This game didn't go at all how I expected, and honestly, I may not have found Sam, but I'm glad that she's okay, you know, and that's all that matters. I hope she has a happy life with Lonnie. If you liked it, don't forget to kick that like button in the teeth. And if you didn't like it, you should definitely just leave a comment, tell us why. And don't forget to subscribe, because we like subscriptions and we like comments. This is Silent Angel with Static Gaming Corner. And I'm out.